Once upon a time, it goes, a story told of love and woes.
I went into playing this game expecting to have a chaotic and heart-wrenching playthrough where I subject my little citizens to gruesome labor conditions and eventually face horrible, painful deaths. Because it's funny. But what I got instead was a surprisingly relaxing and semi-addictive experience. So Fabledom is a new, relaxing city-building sandbox colony sim. And yes, I was just reading the tags off of the Steam store page for the game. So anyway, this is what happened during my time playing Fabledom. I start off selecting a landmass off of a pretty cool looking map actually. Choose your realm. Before the story can begin, you need to choose a realm that you want to take place in. I don't know what any of this is though. After selecting the perfect spot on the map that wasn't too big, wasn't too small, I randomly generated a new map. Oh wait, I'm generating a new map. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, these maps are randomly generated. That is interesting. Huh. Well, I kind of like the last one, but here we are. After finding another spot, I named a place and made an emblem, but not before a mystical voice told me about a unicorn.
Have you heard the one about the little unicorn that could? He couldn't. I don't want to spoil the ending, but it's not a happy tale.
Now, why did you say that to me? What was the meaning of that? Now that I'm in the game and learning the controls and initial gameplay mechanics, let me go into my first thoughts on the game. Camera controls are extremely easy to understand and almost refreshing to use. Visually, I think the game looks great, but this game reminds me of a game called Goddess, which is a mobile game. It's just the whole gameplay of it, not necessarily the graphics. But if you've ever played Goddess before, shout out Goddess. The narrator is funny in a shut the fuck up or why are you even talking sort of way, if that makes sense.
Could I perhaps interest you in some vintage rainwater? Freshly skimmed?
Stop talking. While starting out making your settlement and continuing to make it bigger, the goals at the bottom left of the screen serve the player with an outlet for suggestions or tutorials on what to do next. And the best part about this, besides keeping the player from asking themselves what to do next, is that it rewards you for completing them. Continuing on here, I built up my community a little bit, made a farm, a lumber camp, and more. Took me a little while before I actually looked at some of the game menus and understood them. This is confusing and I don't want to understand it. Now this first winter was quite treacherous actually. Winter is a big deal in this game, I think. Roughly 22 winter days of coal remaining. I don't know what that means, but I don't think that's enough. Maybe I need more coal things. I don't know. We're gonna just let winter play out and see who dies. A few make it beyond this point, but I not only survived the cold of the first winter, I thrived in it, passing a milestone of acquiring 25 Fablings for my humble hamlet. But oh, this was only the beginning. Little did I know I was about to sink quite a few more hours into this game. Fabledom actually got me pretty hooked. I'm not addicted by any means, I can stop whenever I want, I swear. But for the past week or so, I've been looking forward to the next time I can play this game. This is a good and bad thing. Good because who doesn't love a good game? But bad because I've been actually putting off making this video. Whoops. So now we're on the second in-game year. You progress a year after all 4 seasons have passed, and winter being the last season. Crazy concept, I know. I got more farms, and some of my farmers have the bad case of the jitters. What's bro doing? He was just freaking out. What's he doing? Look at him. Oh yeah, I also unlocked the world map, allowing me to see other kingdom rulers, and I can interact with them in various ways, such as send messages, trade, and eventually marry them, I guess. I don't really know. I'm pretty far in my save now, but I'm not far enough to marry anybody yet. Now, the second year's winter was a little rough. We barely scraped by with enough coal to keep our people warm in their houses. even though they're literally all working outside 24/7. I also have a hero character now, which can interact with event locations around the world and also allow your citizens to carry more shit, scaling on the hero's level, which is cool. Allowing your Fabelings to carry more stuff makes them build things faster, essentially. With my hero, I talked to good old Bob Barkskin and befriended him so that I could buff my trees or something.
Ah, Bob Barkskin. Yeah, I remember when he was just a seedling.
Stop talking. I also discovered a decoration item in a ruins with my hero. Oh, and I have a magic beanstalk that my hero can interact with in 169 days. I ended up playing a lot more off camera, and there's no way I was about to record this much footage of the game and overwhelm myself in the editing process, cause that's definitely killed some of my videos before in the past, unfortunately. Off camera though, I feel like I've progressed a lot. Here's a quick look around my settlement now. There's some things I want to touch on before ending this video. For one, the global achievements for Fabledom are just whack, at least for me. Instead of saying the percentage of people who've completed each achievement globally, it says no one's completed anything. I don't know why. You see, I'm a big numbers person, especially in the stats category. So please, Steam, do something. Fix this. I don't know if it's like this for other people or not. Also, just being nitpicky, but I kind of wish each class of Fabelings had more appearance options. Because there's 3 classes of Fabelings: peasants, commoners, and nobles. And as far as I know, there's just a few different versions of them for how they look. I don't even care if I could pick how they look. That would be cool, but that's not what I'm asking. I just want more variety of each class. And I guess the same goes with the residential buildings as well, especially the peasants' houses. Overall though, Fabledom is much fun, very wow, and definitely great for the price, especially since I got it on sale when it came out. Give this new fantasy city builder a try, or don't, it's your loss, bro. Anyway, I will see you, my little reckless randos, in the next video. I'm happy my home, they opened the basic wall close to my home. I don't like they closed the basic wall close to my home. Have you lost your mind? What do you mean you're happy they opened a basic well and closed a basic well? You're ridiculous. Goodbye.